Hi guys, JK, also Oscar. If you remember last month we did a segment on the E73 X5, which I did a drive around in and promptly sold a few days later. And I've been looking for the next project car. Now we've had a lot of cars come through recently, a beautiful little 2018 Land Rover Discovery and things like that, but they don't interest me. I like something that's really, really cool and a little bit different. And I found actually what I was looking for. Do you know what it is? Let me show you. It's a 2008 BMW X6. Let's go and take a look at this. Now in 2008, BMW launched the X6 here, 1 year after the E70 X5. Here it only comes with two engine options, the 3-litre turbo, 35i, or the 4.4 turbo, the 50i. This of course is a 35i, it is. But to say it's the base model would not exactly do it justice. It does actually come very, very well equipped. This one here has actually got the 22-inch wheels. Actually, it's a non-standard 22-inch wheels. I may change them back to 20s, but we'll see. All round, it's in not bad condition. There's a couple of little scrapes. Let me come and show you. We have one here on the rear quarter panel, but that's something I can easily fix. And if we go around here, there is, you see, a little bit of damage to the rear bumper. It's obviously hit something, squashed it up. Again, maybe I can take it off, hit with a heat gun and some paint, but we'll see. We'll play around with it. These things actually did come with a reverse camera. The lines on it, these were a little controversial when they first come out. And I remember Jeremy Clarkson did a segment and he just asked what it was for, and hell, he even had part of it out here in Hong Kong. But I actually like the look of these. They look different. They are cool. This one comes with the comfort access and the Chianti interior. It's actually full keyless, so keyless entry, keyless start. As you see, the condition of it isn't that bad. It's done about 99,000 kilometers. So the rear shades, it's all power rear tailgate. You see it's a little bit of a mess there. I'm going to clean all of that up. The cover for the tray there is broken. These are only a 4-seater, but they are good bolstered rear seats, so for the way these go around corners, quite handy. As you can see, it's a little bit crease of leather, but it's not worn through. The paint's good. Look here in the center console. Oops, sorry. It's a little bit messy there. Again, needs a good clean up. I need to take all of that out, everything I can, and give it a proper valet. But everything works as it should. Ooh. And it's actually very clean. The one good thing, these just come with a sunroof, none the panoramic, as we have on the old X5. Paddle shift. Cruise, all the other stuff. Anyway, so that is what we're starting with. So anyway, I'm quite happy with that. So what's the problems? Well, as I say, this was a very, very cheap car. Very cheap. In terms of cost, you're looking, I paid around probably US dollars, around 3,000 US dollars for this car. It's around just over 20 odd thousand Hong Kong. So very cheap. Now the one issue I do have is there is a sound coming from the front on the, sounds like the front right suspension, which could be sway bar link, it could be bushings, it could be a shock top mount. I don't know yet. So we will be taking it off to my local garage for them to take a look, and hopefully that's not going to cost me too much, but let's see. Right, next stage, let's drive it. So here we are. I was actually going to do a driving video immediately after I did a little walk around the car. I kind of ran out of time and I had a lot to do on the car, so I actually took it down to get done. So since the last video, or since the walk around, it's been down to the garage. It's had a full engine service. I did a transmission service. Didn't feel bad, but you know, a bit of preventative, as I always do with these. And the front lower control arms and the front suspension mounts were both gone. They had to be replaced. Plus the bonnet struts, it just wasn't holding up right. So that's now been sorted as well. The other thing I've done is I managed, well, in fact, let me just tell you, after all that, I took the car out for a run. It drove, I mean, the engine was fantastic, really went well. The issue was it was shaking like anything. It was driving down the road, gets about 70, 80 kilometers an hour, and particularly when you come off the power, it was just like this all the time. It was actually very, very unnerving, and it just ruined the drive. So on the highways and that, it was crap. What I did do, because I kind of like assumed it was down to the tyres and the wheels. I knew, you know, 22s, that's big tyres, you know, you got anything wrong with the tyres on those, it throws everything out. And I actually managed to procure a set of standard 19-inch wheels with this, with tyres. And it's the original X6 wheels, so slightly dished at the back and what have you. And put them on. And so what's that done? Well, one, it's definitely made the ride much more comfortable. There's a lot more spring there in the tyre, so that feels a damn sight better. The old 22s that come with this thing were crashing into potholes, track the road. These are just absolutely fantastic. They really do feel good. And obviously none of that shaking that we had before. I'm just about to go on a little drive up through to an area called Mar and Shan, get on the highway there and just give it a whack along there, see how that goes. But it does feel so much better with these wheels on. You know, it's always a thing, you know, if you've got a car that does ride nice, you know, you can really mess it up with, you know, lowering it and putting on big wheels and stuff like that. Yeah, the tyre just becomes so thin, there's just no spring in there whatsoever. The suspension's doing all the work, and of course that puts more strain on the suspension system. So anyway, it seems to be driving fantastically now, so we're going to see how it goes. Funny enough, when the wheels are off, all the brake discs and that, they're literally brand new, so the car was looked after. It's not that it wasn't looked after before, it was well looked after. It's just obviously we had the issue with the wheels and that suspension, which probably the suspension issues may well have been caused by those big old wheels and the fact that they were so unbalanced. Anyway, that's that bit done. I'm going to say, since we did a walk around, had a little mess around, I haven't really driven this car much. When I did, I actually found that it was the one that did actually have Bluetooth on it. So I do have Bluetooth on this car. It's 2008, it's got Bluetooth, which is phone only, and it works as well as you could expect a 2008 Bluetooth system to work. You can make calls on it, you can receive calls on it. You do have to turn the sound up quite a bit to hear it, but it works nice, it works fine. Auxiliary for your music. I've got a little iPhone adapter here, so I can actually plug in and play my music straight from my it's not called iTunes anymore, is it? It's called Music, I think. App on my phone. And so that was a little bit of a bonus, and it's just getting to know the car. Obviously this one I realised actually has so photochromatic exterior mirrors as well, so I was driving back the other night, you know, you could actually see them dimming when cars were behind me, which was quite nice. The interior of this thing is fantastic. I mean, as I did a walk around before, it really is in nice condition. Even the buttons, which you can't see at the moment, on the air conditioning control and CD and what have you, none of them are faded. You know, a lot of BMWs, they tend to fade away. None of that issue here, so that's all really good. Sitting at it, it's actually very, very, definitely those wheels made 100% improvement. It's very smooth, it really is. It's quiet. Actually, it's really, really nice. I'm one of those people who actually really like the shape of the X6 anyway. I just like that kind of coupe look. Sorry, I'll keys making noise there. I'm still getting used to where to put all my stuff. You know, when you have your car, you always have a place for everything. I still haven't quite got that with this yet, so, you know, I'll put things in places where they'll make noise. Issues, the only issues really are the paint on the rear quarter panel and the rear bumper, as I showed you before. And the only thing I found that doesn't work is this mirror. It folds in, folds out, but the adjustment on the mirror doesn't work. So I can't, it's almost in exactly the right place I need it, so it's not exactly a big issue. And these are big mirrors on these anyway, so they've got a good view of behind. Compared to the old E53 I had. But yeah, that's the only thing that doesn't work. Everything else seems to work nicely. I've paddle shift, wasted time. Now, of course it works. Some people absolutely love it, but to me, I really don't see the point in adding that weight. Not much weight, I guess, just a control unit and a few various bits, but I just don't see the point of it really. I guess people like it. Usual thing, you know, the small steering wheel that BMW, small thick steering wheel that BMW put on these things, absolutely fantastic. Controls for operating the volume control and going through the menus in the centre here, yeah, very easy to use. One thing I actually haven't checked on this yet, I don't know if I have it actually, is on the E53 I had cruise control, and I don't see I actually have it here. Maybe I don't. A few buttons here I'm not quite sure what they are yet, so I'll try. Oh, I've just clicked on 100,000 kilometres. 100,001. Oh, I was making some sort of sound like that, is it? Okay. Yeah, it looks like I don't have cruise control. Yeah. Oh well. Not a big one, but sometimes when I'm going through the tunnels here where they've got the cameras, I do like to use cruise control, set it for like about 80 clicks and just let the car take me through, because they've got cameras on these things now all the way through, and they're pretty strict on it actually. So, oh yeah, one more thing. There's your iDrive button. It does come off. It works fine. It actually scrolls through. You can click it, whatever, but it's kind of not secure there. This one has the auto handbrake if you want it as well. There's a few other bits and bobs. I've really got to run through this and you know, work out exactly what all the options on it are. You know, after last time I sort of signed off on the E53, and I said, you know, I'm selling it. I wanted another project coming along. I already had this in mind. I knew the person who had it was leaving, and I just had to get it for the right price. And I'm glad I did, actually, because it is a significant upgrade on the E53, particularly with the being the 35 as well. So, you know, you do have more power, certainly more mid-range. It's smoother, and of course this gearbox is different to the old 5-speed on the old 3-litre E53. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I think once I get that paint done, this is going to look great. What I will do when I get off the highway in a few minutes, I'll stop and just do a quick bit of video outside the car. You can see how it looks now with the 19-inch wheels, and it doesn't look as bad as you would think. It does look a lot more classy, I believe. Well, it's my opinion, but I'm an old fart, so I can say that. It does need a clean, but I want to give it a run first, and then I'll take it back and I'll break out the jet wash gun and give it a quick splash over. Certainly going to need it. That's gone now. There it goes. Now this bit of road here is bumpy as hell, but this just takes it in its stride. Actually, it's just construction work there. They're hosing the road down. It just picks up so well. It was definitely worth getting serviced, definitely worth getting a gearbox serviced. You know, I didn't notice any issues with the gearbox, but you know, all of these BMWs, they do benefit from just having a simple gearbox service. Just gives them a bit of longevity and keeps them smooth. Yeah, it's nice. There we go. Oh wow! Oh fuck yeah! Oh god! Oh Jesus Christ! I better slow down. Oh yeah, that moves. Hell, that moves. Oh, I love it. Actually, the speed, it just, oh god. This has got much more bolster in the seats than the E53 had, at least. I mean, I'm coming around here at over 80 kilometers an hour, and it's really just pushing me to the side. And it's flat. It really is flat, this car. Oh, it is excellent. Wow. Well, if you didn't know it yet, I'm very pleased with it. Absolutely stoked. Right, I'm going to go up here and pull off, and I have to do some video from outside the car. So, splattered by that construction water. As you can see, we've now got those 19-inch wheels on now, and the car, let's get out the road here, looks absolutely brilliant. The 19s come with Continental tyres. I'll probably change them at some point, but right for now, does what I need it to do. Okay, more to come. See you soon.